Semi-final time between T2 and Make You Smile. T2 sticking to the Delphox. So now with the Snorlax again instead of the Mamoswine. Winner makes it to the offlane tournament. So big game for both teams. Who's gonna make it towards the offline tournament? Stellar chance. After this best of 3, there's no more chance of making it there. So important game for T2 especially. Game number 1. Supercell again on the Sableye, already running towards the right side. Looks like Aegislash will also be invading. You can see on the minimap, heading towards the left jungle. And we have Mime taking the early game. Okay, just preparing it. Ah, nice. Okay, so Haruta's taking some of the bunnies. This is Mime securing or making the Xar too low. Just be able to grab for the Dodrio, but Aegislash made it in time and see Drip away. Oh, this could be scary for Doodoo. Because the Wrap-Up slow is so strong. And now he's stuck in the 1v1 against him, because Mime left already. This is terrible news for Haruta. Can he do it with the Shadow Sneak? He's just waiting very patiently right now. Not doing anything. And there we go, there it is. And now the Wrap-Up slow is applied to Doodoo. Has to be very careful not to just die. And he gets away with the double buff steal. Meanwhile, Snorlax getting first blood on Lucario, and on the right side we have Supercell also getting buffed. So both junglers just getting completely destroyed in this early game. On both sides of the map. Both Doodoos are losing completely towards the invader. Tough for both sides. I mean, it makes it at least even. Oh, but Evac still getting the red buff. Supercell. Not getting the red buff there, so still losing a bit of time. And experience. Jonas dropping very, very low. The boost out take off new lands, and I think he's gonna fall. The quick attack of Lucario is enough to take down Snorlax. Supercell is sneaking around the right side. Is he gonna help this defending? Yeah, right, surely. Aegislash is diving very, very deep right now. Is actually getting KOs right here. We have an extreme speed. You haven't seen the extreme speed Lucario in a long time. And they're diving Delphox. Aegislash does fall for it. But probably worth it as long as Lucario doesn't die here. But even Snorlax gets the KO, it doesn't really matter too much. He's ready for some extreme speeds, but the tech is there. Jonas is gonna claim this KO. Yu's gonna score some more points. And might just get chased down here by the Snorlax though. We have boost, we have Heavy Slam already. Okay, we have Heavy Slam. He can't switch his abilities right now. He's level 4. And the Heavy Slam takes him down. Bloodthirsty Snorlax. It's the Mew. Haruta's taking mid Altarias. Uncontested. Nice for him. Of experience going over to him. Supercell sneaking around the top side, looking for maybe a score, only for points, not too much. And now Jonas is somehow almost the highest level on the side of... I think he's the highest level on T2. After those KOs. This Mr. Mime has a 2-level lead. Oh, but he gets the confusion. Steal on the bunny. Nicely done by the T2, Mr. Mime. Just guessed it. Alright, Altarias spawning Rune level 7 now, so he has the Flame Charge activated, or available for himself, and the Extreme Speeds are going in, and they're diving very deep, but Jonas just peeling with the Heavy Slam, and the Extreme Speeds in the back, but I think he ran out of time now. He has no more stacks on anyone, so he's gonna fall. Or is he? Bone Rush? Find some time! And Mew gets a Solar Beam that gets a double KO, and somehow Make You Smile is turning this fight around. Off to a huge Solar Beam of Mew. Lucario did fall in the end. Or did he actually? Yeah, he did fall, right? You want to try and break the skull? Supercell is still buying time. The Heavy Slam barely misses, and they get away. They get away with almost 100-point lead for Make You Smile. Excuse me, Lucario is back. He's jumping onto Dodrio. That's the Bone Rush. And I think Snorlax is gonna fall. Dodrio claims this KO. Supercell on the backside just trying to scout some vision. Can he try and see this away? He's gonna go for it, but he can't, and he just gets obliterated. Mew's gonna claim the KO and the Regirock. And Make You Smile. Gonna get overcap here as well. 154 points. Great early game with them. Looking for top Regieleki now. We have Obachi working on it, but he's 2 levels down in the Mr. Mime matchup. Levels down. Both are stuck on a leech now. He's just walking him around. And he's gonna fall. And Supercell's also gonna fall. Oh, my T2 is falling apart. T2 is falling apart. They don't get this. Oh my god, they scored this as well. 30 points go in. 211 points already. Yeah, they're not gonna make T2 smile right here, that's for sure. That is rough. And I claim the Regieleki. Push is slowly gonna start happening. Regieleki is being power swapped right now. Not sure if they can push it in though, but Lucario is diving in already. White guard hits the Mr. Mime, who doesn't have Unite Move yet. Lucario has to Unite for himself, but he's dropping. Haruta with a counter KO. Don't tell me they throw the game over Regieleki push right here. But still 1-for-1 in the end. Totally reasonable. And they're gonna clear it now. Ruin jumping all the way to Flame Charge. And Regieleki is cleared. So 1-for-1. Could have maybe ended badly. Can Supercell steal this away? No, he can't. Confuse Ray also not enough range. Ruta looking for a score on top, but Mr. Mime and Dodrio here to defend, and now he's in a bit big of a problem. Web buff is there as well on Dodrio. Gets away safely, thanks to Mr. Mime, arriving in time. And we have another Reggie spawning on bot side. 15-20 seconds away. Delphox highest level in the game, has level 11. So Delphox hitting the power spike of the Mystical Fire Plus, which gives cooldown reduction on every single Mystical Fire hit, which allows for continuously chaining Flame Charge and Mystical Fire together. It's the Flame Charge KO, Mime is claiming it on the Aegislash, now it's the 4v5, Jun missing the Heavy Slam completely, and the Solar Beam hitting 3 targets, dropping them so low. They don't really have a healer, so as long as they drop low, they can't really heal back up, and Snorlax has to use Snap on 1 HP, Mr. Mime as well following, the Lucario is just disappearing. It's a 1-for-0 so far. Dodrio is chasing the other Dodrio. He's getting the KO for Make You Smile. Supercell is 1 HP. Gets the Night Move out. Has a small shield. But he's gonna fall. Mr. Mime is gonna fall. Supercell is gonna fall next. 4 down on the side of T2. A Quadra KO for Evac on the Dodrio. Almost a Penta KO. And they claim Regice as well. Wow. Great play by Make You Smile. Root is getting chased down by Lucario, but should be totally fine. Lucario is still lagging for level 13, but he's very far away from it. E-Speed Lucario wants level 13, but he's barely level 10. So he's not going to be too effective in late game team fights, most likely. But the entire side of T2 is also pretty low level. What fight is going on? Regieleki is getting taken by Make You Smile. Lucario is not going to make it out alive. Gets caught by the Heavy Slam. And now Ruin is maybe looking for something. Could you Night Move one more time if he almost has it? Doesn't look like it. I think he just used it. Not sure. And now the Regieleki is getting defended. Supercell is getting chased down by the Dodrio. And he might be... Yeah, he's dead. Aegislash flies in from the side with a boost auto attack. And pierces the little goblin. Evac on try and score. Here we do have Heavy Slam, Snorlax defending. Always make sure that if you have Regieleki pushing towards your side on top, you still have to defend bot as well. If you don't defend bot lane, you lose a lot of points. Now both teams are just farming up their last white Pokemon. I don't think anything else is going to happen. We don't have another objective spawning. So both teams are just waiting for Rayquaza to spawn. And T2 needs a good team fight. I need a good team fight. Good team, T2's not looking for a side in. Delphox hitting level 13. As long as they can keep Delphox alive, they have good chances. They win this match. But top side! You have Haruta! Getting 1v1 by the Dodrio! That's terrible news for T2. Now it's a 4v5, and now Make You Smile might just pull the trigger. Dodrio's gonna score 100 points on top. They can't defend it. That's gonna put them so far into the lead. What a massive mistake by Haruta. But the Confuse Ray hitting Mew, and Mew's gonna die. The Confuse Ray gets Mew killed. But Sableye also falls in exchange to Aegislash. He's still 1-for-1 or 4v4. Dodrio's here. Eject button being used by Delphox. Has to get away from the Dodrio. Now it's going to keep chasing again. Still has Unite move on a lot of Pokemon, and they have to do something. Almost 300 points behind. They need Rayquaza and have to score points on top of it. Everyone has respawned now, making their way back. Sableye. They're just waiting for Sableye to be back here. Aegislash diving, gets Heavy Slammed, gets stunned, gets Confused Rate. And I think he's gonna fall. Yes, he's gonna fall. That's 1 KO for the side of T2. Can they look for more? Haruta is dropping super low on this backside, but they still have to do Rayquaza. Dodrio Unite is flying and Mew is gonna die again. Another Confused Ray hits him as well after being knocked up. And now Evac. He gets feared, but has Unite move himself and he finds a nice KO onto Haruta. That could be the game deciding KO, honestly, but Confused Ray hits, Heavy Slam lands on 2. The Extreme Speed Lucario is in deep. He has the Bone Rush. He has the level 13. No, he doesn't have even level 13. That was only level 12, but he still makes it happen somehow. And as long as Make You Smile trades 1-for-1 right now, as long as they get a KO while dying, they're gonna win this game. 45 seconds left. They need Rayquaza now. They have no damage deal left up. Delphox is dead. Dodrio is dead. Aegislash is still alive as well. He is Sacred Source over the wall. One is down. Snorlax pretty much dies to Rayquaza as well. Aegislash Unite for good measures. Doesn't even need it. And T2 is gonna go down 1-0 again. With a very clean game by Make You Smile. Impressive. Defox jumping on bot, but only 18 seconds left. Yeah, it was good by Make You Smile. They just kept trading, they were very aggressively, they just tried to go for KOs as much as they can. Because as long as they're getting KO and trade themselves for it, T2 can't do Rayquaza, right? They can't do Rayquaza, they don't have enough damage for it. Especially if Delphox is dead. If they kill Delphox, T2 has no chances left. And honestly, the Dodrio on the right side was MVP this match, Evek. Why did they change team comp? I'm surprised. Game number 2. Again, T2 is on the line. The last life. And for some reason, Make You Smile changed their team comp. They're going into an Eldegoss Ninetales team comp and also Delphox now. Even though they destroyed last game, they changed their team comp. Didn't expect this, honestly. Now we have an easier invade time for the Sableye onto a Delphox. You can see already on the minimap, but so's the Snorlax trying to invade with the tag. Can he get it? No, he can't. Nice stun by the Mr. Mime. Able to deny the Snorlax, but the Fox is now stuck against Sableye. But Supercell messes up very hard. And Rest is still able to get this one. And Ruin steal this bunny away with this Ember. He's trying, but no, it does not up in time. Can't get it. We have the Rapid Fire Scarf Ninetales now for Evek. After an insane game on Dodrio, switching away from it. Again, I'm very surprised they changed team comps to begin with. Didn't expect that. Ooh, you're making a mistake there. Stealing away the last hit from Snorlax. Snorlax stealing away the last hit from Delphox. That should not happen. That's not the experience that Delphox needs. Be an actual Pokemon, so you shouldn't take experience away from the Delphox. And there we have the Altaria Swarm. You're on the bot side for Make You Smile. They may be looking for something, but they don't really have engaged yet. They need Heavy Slam on level 5, Flail on level 6. Until then, they can't do much. In top lane, Lucario is falling. And T2 is making push there. Can they defend the goal with the Snorlax right here? And doesn't look like they can. Also gonna score some points. Both teams scoring top and bot. And overall, it's very even. But we have Snorlax already invading, but John knows about it. He wants to defend this if he can. Which tech is gonna get it? It's kind of like a mind game. They're both at the same time. Body slam each other. But it goes over to T2. Literally at the same time. It's so funny to watch. The double body slam. Now Rapid's also being taken again. Can he maybe get this one? He gets feared away. The body slam. And the tech is not enough to get this one either. Head Snorlax gonna get slowed by the Rapid now, so probably gonna fall. There we go. He gets taken down. Meanwhile, Aruda stealing away the Altaria in the mid lane. Getting a lot of experience for himself. This time he's not... doesn't have to play against another Dodrio. So maybe he's a bit more happy. Not having to be diffed on a Dodrio. 15 seconds for Altarias. And the Snorlax invades Sally not doing too much, but it at least gave us a funny moment. Top lane we see Make You Smile pushing Lucario and Delphox very deeply, very aggressively. And Delphox getting a kill on Sableye on top side. Now bot, we have both with Heavy Slam. And they both might jump in at the same time as well again. There we go, there's one Heavy Slam, there's a second Heavy Slam. Make You Smile waiting a bit longer on his Heavy Slam. Do we have Extreme Speed again, I assume? So now we have Power Punch this time. They completely changed from last game. Different Pokemon, different moveset, also on Lucario. Heavy Slam lands, Joan is just trying to zone, goes into Rest. Can he get this one with a Heavy Slam? He tries, but no, it goes over to Dodrio. Haruta securing this one. Now they're on the chase. It should all be fine. Okay, no one's gonna die in this exchange. Both teams just abandoning it and going back to their own goals to safety. Now we have Lucario invading. Taking away the jungle buffs from the Delphox. And they didn't really spot it out, so he gets Ripper for himself. Should be happy about it. There's no way he can score 30 points, so Sableye around. Supercell is going to go into the Fear. He's going to look for the Confused Ray as well. Fears him again. Confused Ray, and now Lucario has to be careful. He gets power swapped. He's stuck to this. Next Fear is going to hit soon, but he's the close combat that makes him unstoppable. But he gets feared, and now he's dead. Next Confused Ray was enough to finally KO him. Poor Lucario got put on a leash and had nowhere to go, except for being stunned and stunned and stunned and stunned. This goal is very low, though they have to try and break it. If they want to do a Regieleki, they should break it. Dodrio getting a KO on bot lane against Ninetales. Heavy Slam goes in onto 2. Delphox Unite lands on Snorlax, but not too much. But they're going to use it to break the goal. Can they though? Oh, the other Delphox Unite comes through. Snorlax is jumping very deep, but he should dive the next to the Single Fire. Yes, he does. Go gets broken. They're just gonna make sure they break it. They don't care about an overcap. They just want to make sure the Go is broken. They can start working on Regieleki. Which I think is fair. They could have gamed it to maybe get more points in from the Delphox. But they could have maybe more people arrived up top lane, and then it could have been a different, or like very difficult cap to happen. So they claim Regieleki, pushing now towards the second goal on top. And we have a 20-point lead for Make You Smile. Not too much. I mean, 20-point lead for T2. Regieleki is getting power swapped. And it's gonna lock up the Ninetales. He's gonna get sent back to base, but no, Regieleki stops it. The Regieleki stops it, he gets feared again. They really want to push this in, but no, Lucario comes in from the side. But look, the Ninetales gets bonked into the wall. Still live on 1 HP, and now it should be enough to defend this Regieleki. With Eldegoss and Lucario being here. But we have bot side, we have Delphox going down. And we also have Snorlax going down. So T2 making a play on the other side of the map while Make You Smile is defending. And this time they get a huge overcap. 21 points. 187 now, and they're also gonna claim Vegice. Looking much better in this match. I still don't know why Make You Smile changed the team comp. It doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. Mime Unite is going in now. Can't really find a KO, just defending the goal on his own. Eldegoss gets bonked into the wall. I don't think this team comp is great from behind. I don't know how Make You Smile. This team comp looks like it needs to win early game to have a chance. But they still have Delphox. Let's see how late game he plays it. Rests on this Delphox. Looking for Haruta. Flame charges, hits are hitting. Dealing a good amount of damage, and they're gonna start maybe looking to break this goal. Haruta gets locked up, but has the agility. And he's looking for 1v4 kill, and he's gonna get it! With the Delphox near from the side. 1 go down, 2 go down, 3 go down. Snorlax is also not gonna get away. There's no way he gets away from Ruin with the flame charge Delphox. Absolutely no chance. He buys some more time. Gets blocked away. But yeah, he's gonna fall. On auto attack, almost Single Fire. That's 4 KOs for T2. Very nice defense by the Dodrio. Unite moving 3 targets. Pretty much deleting Delphox before anything happens. And now Regieleki is also being taken for free again. Make You Smile looking for another push on bot side. They're gonna break it. 26 points go in. But I think T2 is totally happy with that. Oh, Sableye gets locked up, but he has X-Speed. He should be fine. Oh my god, he's barely just fine. He turned invisible, so the flame charge things didn't go for him. Otherwise he would have been dead if he doesn't turn invisible there. This Regieleki is also probably not going to do too much, but they still have Delphox Unite. They might look for something. Curry is jumping in, has the close combat, gets heavy slam, but was still unstoppable, so doesn't do all too much. Delphox is looking for a Unite move maybe still. I think he could still use it. Yeah, he's using it right now. 45 seconds before Rayquaza, but it's Delphox. He's going to have it back up in time easily. And I think that's gonna go in. That's a completely good Unite. Lucario is jumping in, but Regieleki goes in. They can start scoring now. Delphox can score, maybe? Yes. Goes 50 in, which also gives them more Unite recharge again. Super Thane's dropping super low and gets caught by the Flame Charge Flames. Oh my, 323 points now. We still got a Reggie steal as well, but neither team is gonna go for it by the looks of it. Delphox needs to farm now, Unite move back up. And you can see they're letting Delphox get the last hits. Blue buff as well, level 14. That's gonna be quite amazing. Dodrio almost on level 14, so now Make You Smile needs a miracle. Therefore, level 13 Delphox though, level 11 Lucario, level 12 Ninetales. Ninetales also kinda wants level 13, but not getting it here. Heavy Slam already goes in of Yun. He's gonna block, but he's dropping super low. He hits 3 people with his Unite move. First knock up, Belly flops around. It's gonna heavy slam on 3 people into instant Dodrio Unite. Eldegoss trying to keep his team alive, but can't quite do it. Also gets exploded the moment Eldegoss landed there. And now it's out to Res. Res on this Delphox, but he's gonna get feared. He has the pull here. He gets 1, he gets 2. No, he doesn't get the 3rd. 3 KOs on the side for Dodrio. 42. Delphox tried to keep Ninetales alive, but as soon as Eldegoss landed on the ground as well, it was got obliterated. Rayquaza is getting started by Make You Smile. They kind of have to do something. They're desperate at this point. Scoring points is not going to win them the game. They have to do Rayquaza and then score. The block is there though. It's so difficult against Snorlax. Eldegoss is down. What is Ninetales going to do? Unite move literally does nothing. It tickets them. But Rayquaza is dropping low and they can maybe take it. Power Punch, Heavy Slam. It goes off to Dodrio. But that was the only chance that Make You Smile had in this game. That was the only chance they had left. Surrender Bolt comes through. And Makes You Smile goes down 1-1. T2 bringing it back again. Yeah, let's lose the first map and then come back. Let's see how the third map looks like. Clean game this time around. Again, I don't know if Make You Smile change the team comp. This looked much, much worse than last game. After changing Pokemon. Game number 3. And we have Make You Smile go back to their other team comp. I don't know why they changed it. Now they have the Mew again, Dodo, Dodrio, and an Aegislash. And Aegis going for the invade but getting spotted up by Supercell. So he's not gonna make it over. And they're clearing jungle as 4. I've never seen this before. 4 people are clearing the jungle on the side of T2. That is funny to see. Clearing the jungle S4. But I mean, that's how you have to do it maybe against all these invades, right? Supercell also still being annoying right here. Can you see this one? No, he doesn't. But Tesla X speed is totally safe. And one's away now. Yeah, just firstly clear the buff so they can't be stolen. Smart. Barchi looking for the clap. The barrier lands, or the light screen. But not enough damage yet. Focus Band, I think, did get lost for Res. And now we have Haruta hitting level 5. So both already level 5. One top, one bot, but T2 is making rotation towards bot side again. They also want to play around their Delphox, so they always end up going bot lane. Haruta looking for something right here. Mew is very, very deep. Does he have a jackpot, but it's not enough. And that's first blood for T2. But on the other side, Dodrion's getting a KO on the Delphox, but he gets counter KO'd. And now a nice 4 hits. This Aegislash is dropping very low. And double KO for the Snorlax. 3 KOs for T2, 1 for Make You Smile. That's not gonna make them smile too much yet. Rest is walking through, scoring points. Kobachi's gonna look for this Altaria. And now the jungle is getting invaded. Oh, this is looking bad for Make You Smile in this early game. One buff already gone, but they're just gonna go bot lane and score some points. But same for T2. Behind them with Sableye and Dodrio. Being so annoying. This like Sableye and Dodrio in the same team is just absolutely annoying. Haruta getting another buff, but he's gonna die. Oh, that's pretty bad. He's gonna give both buffs as well over to Evic again. So, not great. Let's stun into the wall, but one mime has Power Stop and the other doesn't, so Res gets out quite easily on this mime. And the game is still looking very even. After Haruta just died, they kind of made the game a bit even again. Delphox to level 7 already. Top lane, we have a mime almost 2 level difference. We have Altaria spawning in 5 seconds from now. There we go, let's see which team is gonna claim these. They're gonna probably just die very fast. Heavy Slam lands. Altarias are going down, and I think Mew picked up a lot of them. Same for Aegislash. Getting level 7 now, getting the White Guard. And being ready for this already on bot side. Looking for an engage. He Sacred Sword again, kinda alone though. Colin lands on the Aegislash to help him heal back up. Heavy Slam lands. Aegislash is still alive, looking for Sacred Sword, completely rips. Dodrio Knight flies through. Not really hitting too much, but he's chasing on the other Dodrio, who's gonna get away for now. Going over to this light again. Aegislash is still alive right now. Going for Ruin. I think Ruin's gonna fall right here. No, see? Heavy Slam is gonna heal for him, and he lives. They can keep him alive. Can they still keep him? Oh my god, he's 1 HP. T2 is somehow keeping the carry alive. Arjun, the Snorlax, trying so hard to keep him alive, and they make it happen. 1 HP. They're gonna claim the Regice. Incredible. They're gonna KO this goal. 101 points. Oh my god. What a close fight. Delphox living on the edge for multiple seconds. Barchi, level 8 still only, doesn't have any night move, but can we look for steal with the confusion? He's gonna try, and he's too late. Goes up to Eldegoss and Make You Smile. Already fast rotation though for the side of T2, and they're just flanking them. They get 1 KO. Can they get 1 more? No. They get 1, they're gonna start defending now. Very fast rotation. Someone probably should run to bot lane though to defend. And Dodrio already is running towards bot side. And he's gonna kill Aegislash on the way there too. Claims the Altarias. And now goes back top, they want to push it. They're now in a 4v5 scenario at max. Wasteland goes in, lands on Eldegoss, and Eldegoss disappears. Double KO for Dodrio. They're gonna KO this goal quite easily. 175 points now. Heavy Slam. Lands on the Mr. Mime as well. And there's the triple KO, but Dodrio's here. Evac finds 1. He finds 2 with a huge Unite into boost auto attacks. Can he find more? Gets Heavy Slam though. His sprint gauge is gone. But at least he gets some counter KOs for himself. 2 in total with a nice play. But T2 looking great now, having a decent lead on all their Pokemon. Delphox almost level 11. Again, Delphox always wants to be level 11. Mystical Fire Plus is a game changer for this Pokemon. And he's gonna get it after this blue buff, most likely. Should be barely enough to get him to level 11, and yes it does. So he's gonna have 11 for this bottom team fight in 20 seconds, that's going to happen. For the next Reggie. Supercell looking for Real here. Flanking around. He's looking for the Mr. Mime or Eldegoss maybe? Or he could find his Triple Man 4 here. Heavy Slam lands. There's the Triple Man 4 that I just talked about. They'll get knocked out by the Dodrio. Knocked out by the Snorlax Unite. Oh my god. That is dirty. I just told it. He's looking for the Triple 4 and he found it. Heavy Slam is there as well. The Snorlax Unite knocked them up over and over again. It just got absolutely destroyed. Regice goes over to the side of T2 as well now. And they're on fire in this match. Completely on fire. 149 to 61 points. T2 really wants to make it now to the offline tournament. Of course they want to. Haruta finding Mew as well together, Supercell. This Sableye Dodrio combo is just so disgusting. They're looking for something now, botline looking for maybe defending it, but he's in 1v4. Has to be careful, if he dies right here could be tried bad. Snorlax a bit too late and the goal gets broken. Delphox Unite lands onto 3 characters. Can they chase maybe someone down? Against Sableye from the side. Here's 2. But Eldegoss Unite is going to keep his team alive, but Mew has to use Unite move itself to get to safety. And is going to live for now as well. What a lot of Unite moves used to defend this? We have Eldegoss Unite gone, Mew Unite gone. And Tobachi just force swapping Regieleki to death. Dodrio is joining in. And they're going to claim it. It's not going to do too much. It's always, but it's still there. Dragonslash kills it very fast with boost auto attacks, because they do percentage HP damage. So it died super fast, you can see it. Getting absolutely murdered. 50 seconds left. 149 to 125 points. Maker's Mike catching up a tiny bit with the bottom score. But a convincing experience lead. We have a level 14 Dodrio, level 13 Delphox on the left side. Rest is level 11. Right side we have highest Dodrio on 13, second highest Mew on level 12. Rest level 11 and 10. And we have a Reggie fight on bot side. This could be game deciding already. This fight could end into a Rayquaza. Are both teams going for it? Sableye is flanking again, and they're all stacked up on each other. Mew's gonna get stunned first. Heavy Slam lands on 4. This could be a huge fight. Sableye Unite goes in, Dodrio Unite as well. T2 just wants to murder them right here and then go for Rayquaza directly afterwards. Double KO for the Dodrio. Yvek is flying through as well with his own Unite. Can they find the Delphox? Delphox is still alive, gets another shield. Barely living right now. Best is gonna fall. Dodrio's gonna fall. And that should be a Rayquaza. They're gonna start doing it, but Aegislash is still alive. Oh my god, this could be so close. Aegislash has Unite, Mew has Solar Beam, Eldegoss has Unite. This looks not too great for T2. They're not in a great position right here. I'm not confident they're gonna get this one. This could be their tournament on the line. Come down to a Rayquaza flip. They're not favored in this. And Mew gets it! T2! 3 of them are dead. And there's... Oh, wow. I said it. I called it. I did call it. And now Make You Smile takes Rayquaza in a 3v5. And T2 is not going to make it to the winter tournament. That's going to be the end. There's no more qualifier. T2 should have won this game, but Make You Smile hold their Unite moves on bot side, keeping Aegislash alive. And in the end they had more Unite moves for the 3v5. If you still have Unite moves up, you can still win. They just have no Rayquaza secure, right? I called it. They have Aegislash on the right side, we have Mew, Solar Beam, we also had Eldegoss Unite still. And all those together are just too much damage. Especially without a healer. Mr. Mime can keep some people alive, but not too much. They're gonna look for this last push, 300 points. They have to ace them right here. Can they actually do it somehow? Can they still win their K2? Their Fox Unite lands? But Yvek is just too much right now. Yeah, this Dodrio is gonna just get 2 kills. They score some points, but they don't have enough time left. They have to skill score on the main bases, where there's a Sacred Sword finding with Rodrigo. And it's gonna be the end of T2. 5 of them are dead. And Make You Smile makes it to the offline tournament. And T2 is out. That is a huge upset. Absolutely massive upset.
これでゲームセットです。さあ、試合結果このようになりました。
GG's. T2 must be very disappointed now. What a upset.